Folks, I'm sitting here in a very cold Dallas, Texas. The snow is insane, and when I say insane, I mean 3 to 4 inches, man. Look, don't laugh at us up north, all right? This is the most we've gotten in like 8 years, so I am enjoying every moment of it. It's always a wish, you know, please just give us some snow for Christmas or for just winter. We'll take anything we can get. And now every county is under a winter watch, which is insane to me. This is like never before has anyone seen a winter like this in Texas. But listen, I'm not here to tell you about the weather, all right? I'm not here to give you your morning Texas forecast. Leafy is here in much darker news. Got accused of grooming, and we're gonna take a look at the video right here. He got accused by a TikToker. Kit is done. She's got about 10K followers over here. She's 20 years old. That is information that's going to be relevant to her story. And we're going to take a look at her allegation. Now, she chose to present her allegation in the most annoying format possible. That is through a TikTok. Apparently, the app is better. I'm not really somebody... I only browse TikTok on the web, and I only do that because I'm on TikTok like once every 4 months when I absolutely have to, all right? TikTok sucks. That might be a hot take for some of you Zoomers in the crowd, but I don't like TikTok. Mostly because all the videos keep auto-playing, and it's annoying as shit. But anyway, let's take a look at the allegation here. Now, I was sent this, full disclosure, I was sent this allegation about 2 days ago, and I debated back and forth on whether or not I would cover it because on one hand, it's news, I suppose, but on the other hand, this allegation is so paper thin. Don't think that LeafyIsHere has got a bunch of shit to respond to, all right? This is not like the pyrocynical allegation where, you know, information is being presented. We've got screenshots to take a look at. Pyro has stuff to respond to immediately. This is literally, this allegation right here is literally just this girl basically saying, hey, Leafy groomed me when I was 13 and he was 18. I don't have the proof. You just gotta take my word for it. Leafy is here. Like, the likelihood that he groomed this person is about the same likelihood that I sprouted wings out of my asshole and flew to Mars yesterday. Maybe that's an unfair comparison, but like, you get what I'm saying, right? Like, it's literally just somebody saying, this person did this. Take my word, you know, if you want, I guess. So that's why I debate about covering it, because there's really nothing here. But at the same time, I also want to, you know, I saw Tommy C do a video on it. Tipster, I think, is going to be doing a video on it. I saw some other commentators with 100,000 subs getting ready to do videos on it. So I want to be sure that I was one of the early people to talk about it, just because, you know, I think it's... I want to be here and cover the story responsibly. You know, right at the start, if I'm going to help break it, and hopefully I can do it in a way that's, you know, productive. But listen, I'm rambling. Let's just get through the fucking video here. And I'm going to have to read this because the audio is just, you know, a TikTok music meme. The important stuff is in text. So she says she downloaded an app called Amino and joined a group about Nikos when she was 13. I don't know what that is. Nikos. I think it's an anime thing. So she met a boy named Calvin and voice chatted with him and a few others. She would talk to him every day. He would call her baby. They would Skype, and she would watch him play games. Okay, cool. She was happy. She made a friend she could talk to. Calvin promised we can meet up when we're old enough. Cool. All of a sudden, Calvin starts asking for nudes, asking for videos of her masturbating, and he sends her pictures of him hard at the thought. So then she finds out that there's a very popular YouTube channel, and the YouTuber sounds like Calvin. She asks Calvin about it, and then he blocks her and kicks her out of the group chat, full of all the friends they'd made on Amino. And then she ends this off saying, finds out that I had been groomed by a famous YouTuber and mourning the fact that he was my abuser. Now, you might be wondering, well, she says Calvin, is that LeafyIsHere? She clarifies that in a series of videos we're going to take a look at in just a second. Again, I want to clarify, she is 20 years old now, according to her bio. This is important later.
Get into the meat of it. This comment right here, they're correct. It was...
Okay, so somebody comments, are you talking about LeafyIsHere? She says correct, and this is what she has to say after.
As LeafyIsHere. For those of you asking for proof, I was 13. I don't have that old phone anymore. I don't have that login information anymore. That happened, and I completely got off of everything that was attached to him.
Okay, so she was 13. This happened on a phone she doesn't have anymore, and login information that's, I guess, impossible to retrieve. So therefore, right here, Leafy's cleared, all right? He doesn't have to do shit. Not that I thought he was going to respond to this in the first place, but if you think he has to, well, she's coming off saying she has no proof. This is literally just her saying something. Now, it might get a little bit sticky if maybe some other person from Amino comes out and is like, oh, that's funny. I also sexted with LeafyIsHere. Here's some information on that. I actually have screenshots. Now, if somebody else comes out of the woodwork, well, then maybe Leafy has something to respond to, depending on what that person says, depending on what information lines up. But so far, right now, if it's just this girl telling this story, Leafy's off the hook completely.
Because I was hurt. I had lost a friend, or who I thought was a friend, so I was hurt. I didn't know it was him, and when I found out, I was very confused. Because when I met Calvin, he used a picture of a little African-American boy. And so when I found...
Wait a minute. Hold on now. All right, there's two holes here. All right, the first hole is that this happened when she was 13. She is 20 now, so subtract that. That's 7 years ago that this happened, all right? How old is LeafyIsHere? How old is Leafy? He is 25, all right? According to Google, his birthday was August 18th, 1995. So he would have been 18. She outright says he was 18, I was 13, all right? This would have been back in 2013. How many subscribers did Leafy have in 2013? Well, according to the Wayback Machine, the furthest archive we have is from March 27, 2013, where he had 14,000 subscribers. She claims that he was a massive YouTuber at the time. 14,000 subs, I mean, it's not nothing, but it's not like he was LeafyIsHere back then, you know, the big, evil, badass commentator dude. He was a Minecraft YouTuber back then, a relatively small Minecraft YouTuber. So that part doesn't necessarily line up unless she thought that this was a lot of subs and he was a big YouTuber back then and he only got bigger from there. Her other part of the story that doesn't really make much sense is the part where she says he used a little African-American boy as his profile picture, which is okay. He sent her pictures of him hard. Okay, so does Leafy have like a black dick? Like, what is it? Wait, that doesn't line up, right? Like, what the? Although to be fair, I mean, she says he sent pictures while he was hard. Perhaps he sent pictures, you know, clothed, like he was wearing like boxers or something, so you couldn't see like the dick. Or I don't know. This story's weird. These are two things that are not necessarily lining up. Although you can't necessarily disprove them either way. They just don't really make much sense. None of the story really makes much sense.
Found out that Calvin was Leafy, I realized this is not good. Something's wrong here. I guess I'll make a part 2.
Alright, and let's take a look at that. Oh my god, I fucking hate TikTok. Let's take a look at the part 2.
This comment is exactly why I posted
So the comment says, well, if it is Leafy, they were banned from YouTube anyways.
it. He was banned from most platforms. He was banned from YouTube. I'm pretty sure doesn't even have a TikTok, so like it won't get back to him. Unless, I don't know. But even if it does, who cares? I was 13 at the time. He was 18.
Okay.
And he told me he was 14. He used a picture of an African-American boy. And like there were so many problematic things. I honestly don't know what else to say. If you
what is that instance there were so many problematic things, like that just seems like a drifting thought. This video is like almost word salad.
have questions, I guess drop them below. Before anyone asks though, when we would Skype, he would not use a face cam, so I didn't know. I would just watch him play video games and we would talk. And I know that was stupid, but I was 13. I didn't know.
Why would it be stupid to watch him play video games?
Part 2. This comment.
Okay, the video's just repeating.
So.
And I believe this is the final video.
Hi, I just made it home from work. This will probably be the last video I make on this matter, because I'm honestly done with it. First thing, I did not look him up on YouTube. I had no idea he had a YouTube. He did not tell me. I was recommended a video by YouTube. I was recommended a video, and I found it funny that it was the same user as the Skype name.
Remember that this guy was a Minecraft YouTuber, 14,000 subs back then. What are the odds you get recommended a video? I mean, how many views was this guy averaging? Like 5,000, 3,000, 2,000, 6,000? It wasn't like, you know, back in 2016 where every video on YouTube that was recommended to you was a Leafy's Here video, because that was a very real phenomenon. This is back in 2013, 2014 where he's getting a couple thousand views on his Minecraft videos. What are the odds that a 6,000 view video gets recommended to you and it happens to be the same person you talk to every day on Skype? I don't know.
And so I clicked on it, and that's when I put the pieces together that something was fucked up. I don't care if you don't believe me. I don't. I put the video out there because I was processing my trauma. So I don't care if you guys don't believe me. I haven't turned off the comments because I didn't want anyone else to feel like alone in this type of situation, because it's fucked. I don't know what else to tell you, so.
Okay, so that basically ends her video off right there, and like I said before, this is a complete, I mean, she admits she has no proof, so Leafy's off the hook, he's clear. Like I said, the only thing that would really change the story at this point, it's her making an allegation with no proof. So you can believe it if you want. Like I said, the likelihood that this happened, theoretically, I could have raped somebody yesterday and you guys would never know about it, right? So, you know, the likelihood that, you know, LeafyIsHere groomed this person, it's about as likely as if any other random event happened to anyone else. She said it happened. Okay. I don't really believe it, but, you know, she says she doesn't care, so I don't know. The thing that would change the story, of course, like I mentioned before, is if somebody else were to come out and be like, yeah, I also communicate with Leafy and Amino. Maybe somebody were to come out and say, oh, he also groomed me. He also talked to me when I was at a really young age and stuff like that. He also lied about his age to me. If somebody else comes out and also shares her story and also provides screenshots, well, then LeafyIsHere might have something to respond to. But as of right now, this is just, it's an empty allegation. And, I mean, to be fair, if it did happen, you know, that's fucked, but I can't just believe something based off of testimony. If something else brews from this story, then I'll be here to cover it. I think I cover these stories fairly well. I think I covered the Shab story pretty well. The Power Cynical story, despite what you motherfuckers think, I think I covered that one okay. We'll see. Anyway, guys, my name is LeafyIsHere. I'm going to get out there and touch snow, I guess. I'll see you guys later, everyone. Peace out and take care.